Hello from Thailand. I'm coming to you from my muban in Chiang Mai, Thailand, northern part of Thailand. I want to show you what a muban is and why it's a comfortable place to live here in northern Thailand. The word muban technically in the Thai language means village, and however in this part of Thailand it's often used to talk about a gated housing community. And I'm going to show you, I'll take you for a walk around. In this case, in this particular muban, and this is pretty common, all the homes are built by the same contractor, so they're kind of very similar. There's a block of buildings near the front, at the front, that are all essentially townhouses. And of course they're cheaper, they're or lower rent, you might say. And further in, like the soy that we're on right now, these are all we call separate homes. They don't share any walls. They're very close together, but you see there's no wasted space and no green lawns that are wasting energy. The gated community is not really necessary. I mean, there's a guard at the gate. You might have seen there was a guard on a electric bicycle going from place to place. So the crime rate in Thailand is actually very low. It's actually not a real need for a guard. Here he goes. This guy here is a patrol. He's all day long. He goes around and makes sure everything's okay here. The crime rate is not really high in Thailand. It's very nice. But this, for me, as a suburban Californian, the orderliness and the wide streets and the cleanliness and everything like that reminds me of home. It's very comfortable to a Westerner. Let me show you some of the other facilities over here. We're going to walk to the swimming pool and fitness zone. Of course, Thailand is tropical. Things grow very fast here, and we've got a crew working to clean things up. We see them here every day. We just had a heavy rain, so a lot of the leaves come down from the trees and things like that. There's flowers everywhere. So here we see a line of houses along here on the soy number 6. And these are 3-bedroom homes. They would probably rent for around $500, $600 a month, something like that. Thinking about what the market rate is, and that would be in baht, Thai baht, 18,000, something like that. The condominiums, the townhouses near the entrance are, of course, much lower. I think I was paying the equivalent of $400 a month for mine, 2-bedroom there, because I didn't need 2 bedrooms. Hey, let's go a little further. See what we have here. Can we go into the, look at the swimming pool? Is it open today? In California, when we say condominium complex, you'd often see a bunch of townhouses or similar homes built all by the same contractor, and being a condominium system, you would actually own the building but not the land. And that's what a condominium, for a Californian, that's what that means to me. But it's a different arrangement here. A condominium in Thailand is more or less an apartment building, and you can buy one of the apartments in the building. This is different. Okay, now these are connected homes. They are sharing a wall. They are what we call townhouses. And there's, people like their motorcycles here, but there's a carport for each one. There's usually a small backyard. These have balconies. These usually would have two bedrooms upstairs. Anyway, let's see the swimming pool. Let me show you what they have there. Now this is another soi, so number 4. Soi in Thailand means lane or alley or small road. In this case, this is just as the little roads inside the muban. Yeah, so it says Clubhouse by Palm Springs. Palm Springs is a developing company that built this muban. And they've done maybe 10 different mubans around Chiang Mai, something like that. And this is Urbana 2. And they have 6 or 7 Urbanas, I think so. And this is a swimming pool here. A couple of men doing maintenance over here. And there's a fitness zone, room with lots of workout equipment, a little shaded area with this is paid for by the Homeowners Association fees, which are levied twice a year if you're a homeowner. If you're renting, I believe that's the job of the landlord to pay for that. And I don't remember what it is, but it's so small that for a Westerner, it's minor. Anyway, it's nice and cool and refreshing. I think the temperature in Fahrenheit is around 88 right now. It's been raining, but the sun came out. It's partly cloudy. We'll probably get a little rain later on tonight. And this is the rainy season. The clouds keep it from getting too hot. Pretty comfortable. Let's go take a look at the front gate real quick, like. So when we first got married, hello, Swadee Club. It's the office, Niti. When my wife and I first got married, we decided we wanted to live in a muban like this. So we went to just about all the mubans in Chiang Mai, and some of them were bigger than this, some of them are older than this, some of them were further away from the city than this. Some of them didn't have the facilities we have here. Some of them are just a bunch of houses. But this one happens to have all of it. There's a major shopping center right around the corner here. And it's so easy to drive to. In fact, coming back, I just go through the village. Someday I may show you the whole route. It's kind of fun. But let's take a look at the front gate and tour a little bit more of the. So this is unique and beautiful part of Thailand. This is a spirit house. I talked about this before in another video. And this is just part of the folk rituals in Thailand. In the middle, it's the big one is a shrine to Vishnu, and the smaller one is a house shrine, home shrine. You know that people sometimes leave offerings there. Just part of Thailand. This is Thailand. There's another one on the other side of the road there, and I think there's probably a reason for that. Anyway, this is our front gate. Nobody's going through it right now, but we have guards there. If somebody's coming to visit, they have to they have to leave their driver's license or something like that and come back to get it when they leave. So they can keep track of who's doing what where. Again, Thailand is a very low crime country. It's not that much of a problem, but one thing you notice is that you don't have strangers zipping through here on motorcycles every hour of the day. You don't have feral dogs, soy dogs wandering around everywhere. Everything's pretty nice. I don't understand what the rabbit is all about, but it's cute. So again, this particular muban is close to shopping, it's close to major roads, but we discovered last year when Chiang Mai was sort of hit by some heavy flooding, we are high and dry here. Some of our friends didn't get so lucky, but we're far enough from the river and we're high enough in elevation that we had no problem at all during the flooding. So more things to be happy about. So that's my little muban. I wanted to share with you the living situation I've managed to find in Thailand here. I found it really pleasant and comfortable. Thailand's great. You got to remember it's a tropical country. Wiping the sweat from my head. If you're comfortable with warm weather, it's also a third world country. Some services might be really different from what you're expecting. But otherwise, if you're retired, U.S. citizen like I am, you want to make your Social Security pension go further, a lot further, this is a place to go. It's much cheaper. People are very nice. The culture is very interesting. The food is wonderful. Bangkok is where a lot of people go, but it's such a large city. It's sort of, you get lost in the faceless crowds. This is a smaller town, but most of the things you need are available here as well. So I think this is a good choice. And I hope you enjoyed visiting with me. And I plan to reveal more about my life here later. Thank you.